YouTube, it's me, making an ASMR video again. What if I flip you off? Will that make you feel better? Maybe you'll be able to go to sleep the more I flip you off. Wait, that just looks really weird. Okay, maybe I need to stop. I need to stop flipping off people now. It's my karma. My karma is no joke. And I know I said in the last video, I want to make more ASMR videos. And I want to make more Fever Dream videos. So I'm going to make Fever Dream Alice in Wonderland Part 2. So Alice in Wonderland, when they were in the Crystal Forest, they literally had like some flowers come out of the ground, and then they literally were prolapsing everywhere. And then after that, the aliens from the Alien movie, they came down, and they came from outer space, okay? And then they have a universe disco, and then they start dancing everywhere. And then after their dance is over, Cheshire Cat and Alice, they give the aliens blue pills, not red pills. The Alice and Cheshire, they took red pills, but they give the aliens blue pills. But I don't know why they did that. But they gave the aliens blue pills, and then the aliens transformed into even bigger aliens. And then the aliens, they got really, really big, and then they went like this. And then the alien, he was like this. He was like, oh my god, I'm an alien. And then he could speak English finally. And then he grew a mustache. And then the alien, he was like, oh my god, I finally have a mustache. I've been waiting so long to have a mustache. And I finally have a mustache. And then the alien, he pets his mustache. He's like this. He pets his mustache. And then he's like, I love my mustache. And then he's like, and then a giant seal comes out of the sky, and then he gets impaled by one of the crystals that are in the castle, and then he's got blood everywhere, but then he goes, I'm okay, guys. And then he gives everyone a thumbs up, and everyone thinks he's actually okay, but he actually dies. And then the seal, they have a little seal funeral. So then all the flowers that were singing to the Cheshire Cat in the last video, they come up out of the ground, and then they get the funeral ready. And then the alien with the mustache, he's like, oh my god, what happened? I can't believe he's dead. He was my best friend. And then the other guy, he's like, well, the Cheshire Cat, he's like, I didn't know him, but he was very fat. And I really appreciate all his flubber. And then the xenomorph, he goes, the alien, he goes, oh my god, why would you insult him? He's my best friend, he's dead. And then the Cheshire Cat, he goes, oh shit, I'm sorry. What I meant was, and then the xenomorph looks at him, and then he growls at him, he's like, and then he's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, And then the xenomorph says, get out, now. And then Alice and the Cheshire Cat, they had to escape the Crystal Castle because the xenomorph was gonna beat their ass. So, so then they went to Boo's castle from Luigi's mansion. And then instead of Boo, it was a prolapsed butthole. It's a prolapsed butthole. But a prolapsed butthole came out of nowhere. No, it wasn't a prolapsed butthole. It was Boo with a prolapsed butthole. And Boo has a prolapsed butthole, and he's showing it off to Princess Peach. And then that's when you see the Cheshire Cat and Alice come in, and then they go in, and then they're like, and then Boo's like, what are you guys doing here? You didn't knock. And then Cheshire Cat's like, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that you guys would be so busy. And then he's like, well, maybe you should ask before you come in someone's castle. I'm pimping out. And he said, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you'd be prolapsing everywhere. It sounds like an adult cartoon. It really does. And then, after that, the prolapsed butthole, he goes, or Boo, he goes, okay, Princess Peach, time to lift up your dress. And then she lifts up her dress, and then she spreads her cheeks, and then all you see is a bright white light, and then everyone can't see anything. And then Boo's like, I can't see. And then the next thing you know, Boo's chain's gone. Boo's chain's gone, and Princess Peach took Boo's chain, and now Boo, now Princess Peach, she's the real thug. She took the pimp's chain, and now he's like, oh no, where's my gold? Where's my ice? My ice, my drip, no. And then Cheshire Cat's like, oh shit. And then Boo's like, you gotta get it back. And they said, wait, why do we have to get it back? And then he said, well, because you're trespassing my castle, or else I'll beat your ass. And then he sticks out his tongue and goes, wah! And then he gets scared. The Cheshire Cat and Alice get scared, so they're like, okay, fine, we'll do it, we'll find it. And then, say hi to Kitty. Meow, 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 meow. And then, after that, a giant cat comes out of nowhere and goes, meow, 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 meow. I'm a cat, I'm a cat, I'm a cat. Meow, 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 meow. And then after the cat does that, the cat goes, I have Princess Peach. Princess Peach is in my prolapsed butthole. And then everyone has to go in the cat's butthole, and then they find his chain, but no Princess Peach. So they go and give it back, his chain, but then he's like, where's Peach? I'm gonna beat her ass. And then they said, oh, well, we couldn't find her. And then he goes, well, you better, because else I'll beat your ass. And then they're like, oh my god, but we found your ice already. And he said, no, well, I'm gonna get you for trespassing. And they're like, oh my god, no fun. So then they had to go to Bowser's castle. And then after they went to Bowser's castle, they saw the same thing that they saw when they went with Boo. It was Bowser with the prolapsed butthole. and then Peach, she had her dress up already. And then the white light came out, and then she stole his chain. And then all of a sudden, Bowser goes, Bowser goes, no. Where's my chain? Said Bowser. Where's my chain? And then Peach goes, I don't know. Where do you think your chain is? Is it in my prolapsed butthole? And then she spreads her cheeks. And then she takes a bit of the chain out. And she takes a bit of the chain out like it's a fucking butt flip chain. And then she's like, I don't know, I can invisible me. And then she swings it around and uses it to attack Bowser. And then Bowser's like, oh no. He's like, oh no. How do I get out of here? Why is it sticky? I'm scared. And then his spikes on his collar, they extend and make penises. And then the penises, they go. It's Princess Peach's eyeballs. And then you see blue lasers come from her eyes. And then she explodes into white goo or something. And then Bowser gets his chain back. And then they also get Boo's chain back. And then that's the end of the story. And then the kitty, he just disappears into the night. Meow, 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 meow. And that's the end of this ASMR video. Beep, 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 beep.